Hey Schlubs, so we got a review of Trainwreck today, which we were all lucky enough to see a couple months ago at our school with Amy Schumer in attendance. She signed our posters, she did an awesome Q&A segment, and even though our school sucked massively at the thing...
fucking shameful.
Yeah, it is shameful. Amy Schumer took it like a champ, she was really funny, and the movie was really funny. So Trainwreck's about this girl played by Amy Schumer who, when she was young, her dad told her and her sister, played by Brie Larson, that monogamy is not a true thing to live by. So she's kind of lived her whole life through that idea. She has sex whenever she wants. She just drinks a whole bunch and just kind of lives like the party lifestyle. And then she meets a sports doctor played by Bill Hader, and they kind of spark up a relationship. And maybe they'll change, maybe they'll affect each other, maybe they won't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So in this, I especially thought that Amy Schumer, as acting in it, writing it as well, and I think she was a producer on it too.
Probably.
And she was just, the movie was pulled off really well. It played like a Judd Apatow film, even though he didn't write it, because this is the first one that he hasn't written.
Yeah.
And it was just really like touching, really good, really had really good comedic elements, really good dramatic elements. Like it was pulled off well.
Yeah.
Yeah, her skills as a New York comedian really showed through in this. She had a lot of original ideas. Like there's this one bit about men in sports and the way they act, and it was really funny. I thought that was one of her best parts of the movie.
Yeah.
But then aside from that, a lot of the extra characters that were in, like John Cena and LeBron James,
who play themselves.
You just would not expect them to be that kind of funny.
Oh yeah,
they were really
hilarious.
They were hilarious. Every part with them, I don't know, they just had really good chemistry with Bill Hader and LeBron James. They bounced off each other great. They had really good back and forth moments, and I really liked the part with when they're playing one-on-one. That was just
that was
funny. He just keep knocking the ball out of his hand. Yeah.
It wasn't even a game. It wasn't a game against LeBron James, but it was funny anyways. But
they had the best lines of the movie.
Yeah,
Amy Schumer, she was really funny, but she wasn't a conceited writer.
Yeah.
She gave really good parts to everybody else.
Divided it up. Yeah.
She made sure everyone had at least one really standout funny scene, and LeBron James had a lot of them.
Yeah,
LeBron James did.
A lot of good one-liners.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, don't hurt him.
So he's my friend, right? Don't hurt him. Huh? What? What?
He is a big Downton Abbey fan.
He would kill someone.
I'm not going into practice tomorrow, and everybody knows what's happening in Downtown Abbey, and I didn't watch it.
So they're just going to be talking about it anyways.
And then there was some clever moments where it was like a meta commentary on romantic comedies, kind of, with the whole Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe's in a movie within the movie, and it's supposed to be this big indie Sundance hit, and it's just really abstract and funny, and it's kind of making fun of indie movies, and she had a really good mix of really just kind of romantic styled comedy that was kind of gross out gags and stuff like that, and then also really clever jokes about that kind of thing, where she makes fun of masculinity in sports and indie films and all that jazz.
She has some very good sex comedy in there.
Yeah, she does.
With John Cena, that shit.
That was really funny.
That was probably one of my favorite parts. What did he say in the movie theater? He's like, "I will fuck you" or something.
Yeah.
He stood up and was like, "I will fuck you."
Yeah, because she whispered in his ear and she's like, "Tell him you'll fuck him up, and I will fuck you." That was really good.
And I thought it was really funny, just in a sense, just part of the movie, but how John Cena is this big giant wrestler man, and he's just so sensitive.
Yeah.
I just want to meet the one, and if you're not going to give that to me, then what are we doing here? Yeah. And he's just so upset, and she's like, "I don't know, I just thought we were having fun or something." But
it was the whole movie is pretty much a role reversal, because you don't see a girl in this kind of role and not get labeled a slut or something. It's a very empowering movie that doesn't say that this lifestyle is the one that you should go for. It just says that if you choose to live this path and that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that this is the choice you're making.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was kind of cool too. I actually hadn't thought of this before. It just kind of hit me. But how Brie Larson and her as sisters still like got along. But usually in a movie, if you see somebody playing the role like Amy Schumer did, she's usually like disowned from the family, kind of, and like her sisters don't like her and stuff like that. But
that's true.
Her and her sister got along really well, and that was a different role than had usually been played.
And always they didn't have like the accusing. If you were this, then you wouldn't be single right now.
Yeah,
like, stupid stuff like that. No one cared.
Yeah, but Brie Larson never really said anything like that.
Yeah, they were loving sisters that both went through a traumatic experience with their absent father. And it made their bond closer.
Yeah.
Aside from like the comedic like aspect to her like performance, like I think she had some moments in there where she had some pretty good serious like acting in there. Like when she's giving a speech about her dad, I thought that was really touching, and she did a good job with that.
Yeah.
Like, and especially like because maybe like it's not really her forte to be like a dramatic actor, but she really did a good job like doing it anyways. So I thought that was kind of cool.
I kind of hate how Judd Apatow has a tendency to skirt over that development, and he just puts it in like a montage, and it just gets summed up really quickly that her life's hitting the downturn of the movie, and she's really sad, and let's just jump over it 5 minutes, and then it's back to happy again, because that's what a montage does. It fixes everything, and Judd Apatow kind of has problems with the last acts of his movie where they just always they get wrapped up too quickly. They're pretty generic. They feel like a movie.
Yeah, and a lot of times he adds like really cliche scenes or really like predictable scenes too. Well, of course they're predictable. It's a romantic comedy. It's going to end well, but it's always the same ending.
Now
his first two acts are really good though.
Yeah,
they're great.
Yeah, he always just fumbles a little bit at the end, and he's
not a finisher.
No, he's not a finisher.
But that's okay. It was still good.
Him and you could tell it was Amy's first script. I thought because it was really really funny and really good. But she kind of fell into the same trap that he does, where he directs that way. She wrote that way, where it just gets everything just gets tied up in a nice bow, and it's such clear, predictable character arcs between her and Bill Hader. You know exactly every bit of their relationship where it's going to go. Because for as much as the movie pretends to be about how it's kind of like deconstructing the romantic comedy genre, it falls into the same cliches. They get a fight, they make up, they get another bigger fight, and are they going to get together again by the end? Who knows? And then you probably know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean, like, compared to other movies where you can, like, it's predictable, like, this is one that you want to stay for and watch how everything unravels anyways.
So you care about the characters, and they're funny and enjoyable.
Make things interesting.
Yeah.
It's like every other Judd Apatow movie. I really like them. They're really good. You still get enjoyment out of them. They might have some cliche things. They might not end well. They'll end well, but they might end the same. But you will get enjoyment out of them.
Yeah. Even if they should all be about 25 minutes shorter.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all too long.
Yeah.
He doesn't make hour-and-a-half comedies. He makes 2-hour comedies, and most comedies shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the problem with a lot of comedies this year. Ted 2, we said it was too long. Minions was short, but we said it was too long because it felt like it.
3 hours.
And Minions wasn't even that short. I looked up the runtime earlier.
90 minutes.
Was it 90?
Yeah.
Oh, because it lists as on Google is like an hour and 45 minutes. But maybe that's because that after credit scene too, that was way too long.
On IMDb, it's 90.
Okay. But yeah,
and they all feel too long.
They
least,
do,
and they could be paced a little better, I think.
But this one.
Yeah,
it was much better than those first two.
Yeah, this is the best.
This one is worth seeing in the theaters.
Yeah.
I would say go see it in the theaters.
I agree. I give Trainwreck an A-. It was really funny. It's probably tied with Spy for my favorite straight-up comedy of the year. It's really funny. Go see it when it comes out. I think it comes out in 2 weeks?
Yeah,
it just says this summer. I don't know. 2 weeks.
Yeah. I thought it was really funny. And, it did go on a little bit longer, but it's definitely worth seeing this year. So I would probably give it I'd give it an A- too. Seems right.
Yeah.
Feels good.
It feels good.
Feels right. Feels good to not be on the upper hand for once this time.
Yeah.
And not be the one. B+. Wow.
Well, I'm going to be that guy because I'm going to give it a B+. But I thought this was a really good comedy. The cameos kind of made it, but it was actually just really good writing. It was a good Judd Apatow film, and it's worth going to see in theaters for sure.
Yeah, probably be a big hit.
Yeah, will be.
And I'm glad because it's like this is one of the biggest dreams she said when we met her. And I'm like, good for you. And seeing her all these interviews and stuff, I'm like, all right.
She seems awesome in real life.
I'm excited to see her in other movies.
Yep, me too.
Alright guys, well if you like this video, this was our review of Trainwreck, but if you like this video and want to see others like it, subscribe below. When you guys do get to go and see it, comment down below. Tell us what you guys thought of it. If you guys liked it like we did, or if you guys think we're stupid. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Just, most of the time we are.
Well, let us know, and I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Schlub it up!